You've got a drink. Hi, guys.
Hi guys, you get a drink.
You put your own drink and you didn't get me a drink.
I didn't know how long you were going to be.
My coffee cup's here.
Today we're at my house. We're cooking burgers.
My ice blocks are here too. I wonder who did this.
And welcome to my kitchen. It's a little bit cluttered, but anyway, that's me. It's lots of plants everywhere. Yeah, it's very cluttered.
Very cluttered.
So I'm cooking burgers for lunch today. So far, all I've done is just...
It's always interesting to look at people's freezers.
Why?
I don't know, just to see what they have in their freezers. I don't know why you have a vibrator in the freezer, but...
So all I've done is slice up my onion so far, but I'm going to...
Oh, we're cooking already.
Well,
that's all right, go for it.
Why? We can wait.
No, that's fine.
I was just going to get started. Oh, no, because then we're going to have to eat on camera. Oh, that doesn't matter, does it?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, I can zoom in on you.
All right, so I'm going to start with... What happened to my knife? There it is.
Yeah.
No, that's a bread knife. I need this one. Sorry if you guys can hear my cat yelling in the background.
Your cat yelling.
She yells. So I've just got like some regular beef mince. We don't need the full 500 grams. I'd say we probably need like... Maybe like that much.
Did you wash your hands?
I did wash my hands.
That's all right. We're sure now.
I'm positive I washed them before you were doing other things.
You don't need a knife to cut mincemeat.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm really nervous if everyone's going to judge me. I do, and then I'll wash it.
We all judge you all day, every day, so it doesn't matter.
All right, so mincemeat, it's got paper on it. Well, I do just so I know, like, how much... It's just easier for it. And then that into a bowl.
I don't want to be cameraman, so I'm just going to set gimbal so I can just click from one to another.
That's
be good.
That should be enough for 2 patties. Then an egg.
So, a fetus.
To bind it together.
An embryo. Baby gone.
Make sure there's no shell in there. Get rid of that. I'm one of these people that, like, I feel like I constantly wash my hands, like, after every step.
I'm the same, but this is what you should have that. I gave you one, I'm certain.
What?
The little clip that goes on there and it's a little hand towel. You can actually clip it to your pants.
Handy. Then...
Didn't I give you one?
No.
Like at the studio.
No, you didn't give me one of those.
Well, you keep talking. Make sure you got to remember someone's driving in a car here. They're not seeing what you're about to do to this poor piece of garlic.
Crush the garlic. Just 1 clove, but it was a kind of big clove. Make sure you get all of the whole thing, because I was thinking about putting 2 cloves in there, but I don't know. I've made burgers before and it ended up a bit too garlicky. Make sure you get the whole clove though. Yeah. And then we'll leave that over to the sink, and we'll get just some mixed herbs, just regular old mixed herbs from the grocery store. I don't know, just like a good sprinkle of them. Again, I don't measure things, so I don't know how much. I just eyeball it, and then just some breadcrumbs because they help soak up the fat. And again, I just eyeball however many I think it needs.
So you haven't seen these?
I've seen them, but I don't have one.
Well, we've got 2 now. We've got a black one.
Oh, and I could just clip it there.
Yeah, and so, no, you normally have it in this sink because then as soon as you do, you can wipe your hands straight away on it.
That's handy.
Do you want it on your sink? Which is your...
Sure.
Now, with the cupboard, you want it on your least opened cupboard. Maybe that one.
Maybe that one. And then...
Yeah, see, my mum used to make these, but she doesn't anymore. I'm not saying you can't buy them, bad luck.
And then you gotta not be afraid to use your hands. I normally get Jared to do this part, but I'll be a big girl and I'll do it today.
Oh, it's going to go underneath your nails.
No.
Ugh, yuck.
And
Gross.
the feeling of the egg.
At least you could do something to suck on at night time afterwards.
Yeah. Saving it for later on.
Savor it for later. Now, the reason we're doing this is only one reason. It means now I can claim all my food I can buy as an expense for the business. Ugh.
I think I might need some more. So this has just got garlic, breadcrumbs, egg, and some mixed herbs. And it just might need some more breadcrumbs. I don't know. I can't tell.
So it might be some what?
Can you sprinkle some more breadcrumbs in there for me, please?
Tip top.
Yes, crummies. Just a little bit. That's plenty. Thank you. And
Well, you didn't tell me it was going to pour out that quick.
that's
all right.
And that's fine. That seems a little, but it felt too slimy. This
Too
is like
slimy.
I don't measure things. I just eyeball them and
It's the slime factor that decides if it's right or wrong.
yeah. Whereas now that those breadcrumbs are, yeah, it feels
Feels better.
better. Yeah, it was too slimy before.
See, that was a good guess of mine.
Oh, it's,
I knew just put mixed herbs in there.
yeah, just regular old Master Foods mixed herbs and just like, again, eyeball it until it looks like a good amount. Then roll these up.
Oh, these look like Jared patties.
Oh, I'm going to flatten them. You want to make sure that they're like roughly.
So when you ordered your implants, is this how you did it? You eyeballed them in your hands?
So they look about the same size. And now we just
Sorry for anybody who's trying to listen to this in their car.
kind of flatten it out. I'm going to flatten it more in a sec. Just, yeah, I hope they're all mixed together. I hope they've got enough flavour in there. I didn't add salt and pepper because someone told me that they dry out if you put salt and pepper in when you're mixing it.
Don't know.
So I do that when I put them over.
Yeah, I put the seasoning on when I'm actually cooking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right, so that
But I was told when you're doing the sous vide, you shouldn't salt and pepper steak the night before. But if you're going to sous vide it, it's better you salt and pepper it and put it in the sous vide bag, and like the flavour goes throughout the meat. Am I getting the muck from under your nails that you're adding back into the burger? Thank you very much.
I'll have that one.
Yeah, right.
They were clean. I washed my hands just
Yeah, that's
before,
right.
and that was
I can
only
see
meat.
who's going to have to.
All right.
And I get food poisoning easy.
So I'm going to give you food poisoning. All right, here we go. Our patties are
Paddied.
patty, and I need to wash my hands because this is gross.
So what have you been doing this week? We have to have some non-cooking in it.
It was my birthday. I went away to a little cottage, and it was nice and fun and really low key. I left my foundation there though, which is kind of annoying, but
Well, if you send them a message, maybe you can get them to post it back.
no, I'll
Tulum.
just get a new one. Well, you kept telling me it was the wrong colour anyways, so
It was the wrong colour. In fact, I stole it.
you stole
I
it.
just
Yes,
I
you
snuck in
sabotaged
there
me.
and fluffed
Sabotaged
it.
me.
It got taken out.
I also like to clean as I go when I'm cooking because I hate having a messy kitchen afterwards. So
Well, I can do the cleaning and what you can do the
all right.
cooking.
all right. Okay, now we can put this away because there's no room in there. We'll leave this over here. Whoop. What am I going to do next? Now let's start on the onions, I think, maybe.
Did you cut the tomatoes?
I'll do that while everything's cooking. I think if we start on the onions, because I think they might take the longest. I don't know why. I like to do my onions in butter. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. So just put some butter in a pan.
Although I do butter and olive oil, a bit of each, but butter's fine.
I can do a bit of both. I'm going to wash my hands again though because I had butter on it. All right, let's get that going, and then we should. Once I get the onions going, I'll probably start on the bacon next. I think that'll also take the next longest. And once everything's cooking, then I can start on the salads. I don't need these anymore.
Did you buy lettuce?
Yes, it's in the fridge. I've got it still in the fridge because I
That's
want
all
it to
right.
stay crisp and cold.
That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
But anyway, how was your week?
I worked.
You worked.
Um,
Got to
Yes.
see Tahan.
I got to see Tam, which was really good, and see Dave. Anyone in Australia who knows supercars, he's one of the drivers, and yeah, enjoy catching up with late models and that I haven't seen for a long time.
Yeah.
So just from that point, did some family shots for her and some corporate work, but
Ugh, just stuff
It was
in
a
there.
mixed week. Like, I got lots of stuff down on paper, but didn't get it past it. And so, I know, I get scared. Like, right now, we've got maybe a month worth of YouTube content, but we've got no Inspire stuff finished. So I always get scared about that. Like, I know I've got a week and a bit to get something for it, but I don't like having to rush.
Yeah,
because I feel
exactly.
it's not going to be the quality, or it's not going to have the content I want.
Yeah, because you're just kind of rushing through it just to get anything.
Yeah, although the thing I recorded yesterday, and then my biggest problem that I find is you watch some of these YouTube creators and it's like a cinematography with ADSMR, whatever's that thing called. Like, they go to the full extremes, and then when I start recording and my budgies at home start making a noise, I think, oh, it's just going to be annoying.
Whereas I remember you showed me one and I thought it's not annoying, it's real life.
I know. Yeah, I think it's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get a little bit hung up on that. I've tried to set up to record at night times when the budgies stop making any noise. But then by the time it gets to that late at night, I'm a little bit more lethargic and never start.
Because it's just relaxation time. It's like,
Well, I don't relax, but it's more I've turned off that part of my brain.
Yeah, excuse me.
I'm more into... So besides that, no, it's... Let me happy. I'm happy on a few things. Like, I got to do a great shoot with Anna, which that was fun because making some stuff for her promotional stuff to go with her band.
Yeah.
And that is an Inspire thing because I could play. So I did half of it, which Bec wasn't there, so she didn't see it, but we did half of the shooting without any music. Then we did the second half of the shooting with her song on.
Ah, okay.
Just so people can see the difference when someone's actually modelling to something they enjoy or something
and like
they
means,
like.
especially something that means something to them as well.
Yeah. So, and I didn't have it like singing with it. It was more like she could then
Get the feel.
rise and fall with the music as it was. So that was good fun. And I am so much happier in my headspace about gear. Mm-hmm. And I've still got to do a tutorial on that very soon.
Sorry,
But that might just be that'll most likely be just a YouTube one because it'll be short and sweet and there's nothing super new except that I've decided this is my gear. And I've already found that my go-to is just where I go straight away. I don't think about it twice.
Mm. That's kind of what it should be, though. Like if
it should be. An artist will go to paint and just grab the brush that they use for that. They don't think about what brush they use. They use the brush they know what's going to do.
Exactly.
And I don't know. I think the Sony was the worst thing I ever did because I don't think I ever got super comfortable or happy with any one lens. And that's why I ended up owning so many lenses.
Yeah.
Whereas the Hasselblad, I still own lots of Hasselblad lenses, but there was more that this lens was for this job, this lens was for this job.
My stove's clean, by the way.
Whereas with the Sony, I had like 350 mils and I don't have any zoom lenses on my Hasselblad, so it was only ever primes.
And what is your go-to? Is you've decided it is your Hasselblad?
The go-to is a Hasselblad with the 80mm on.
Yeah.
And the 80mm isn't the highest of qualities or the best Hasselblad lens, but it's the lens that's working for my brain. So I really like it. What are you looking worried about?
Well, I need to cook my bacon, and I turned the pan on, but I don't think it's hot enough yet because the bacon's not
the other one's not on.
Yeah, I know the other one's not on. I'm not ready for that one yet.
You only just turned on. It's not going to be...
No, I thought it was hot enough.
So what are you going to do with the gas in Melbourne now?
What do you mean?
Haven't you heard?
No.
They're forcing everybody to get rid of all their gas appliances.
No, I hate induction tops.
Yeah, like for cooking, 90% of restaurants are using flame. And if I'm cooking, I only want to use flame.
Yeah, I don't like using...
And this comes just down to something I was watching that's sort of like, the pollution that we put out in Australia is less than 1% of the world. Mm-hmm. Right? But we have to make these massive changes in our life, whereas China and India and countries like that who are putting out, I think China and India combined are putting out more than half of the pollution in the world, but they don't have to cut back.
It's not really fair.
And we're now not, our gas is now going to be put onto boats and sent over to China to use. Well, that's not fair.
Yeah, why? I like using gas to cook. No, that's
Yeah,
not,
gas is my favourite to cook.
it's not enough room in there yet. So,
Well, with Sri and I, if that goes, we'll just end up getting bottled gas, not buy bottled gas.
yeah, because I much prefer... I hate cooking on induction cooktops. When we were... You know, a few times we've been away and in Airbnbs and that's all they have, and I'm like, oh, yuck, I don't want to
That
use...
one in Adelaide, yeah, that was horrible
So
cooking
hard
on
to
that.
cook with. Because I like cooking with this. And so what I've done, I've just got my onions sauteing. I know this pan looks really small. It looks a bit overcrowded, but I don't have another spare pan for the onions, so it'll do. And then over here, just in a little drizzle of oil, I've just got some shortcut bacon, and we're having choose, which for Americans is Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon?
That's what they call it. It's Canadian bacon. So I'll just cook that, and now that's on.
So what do Americans call their bacon?
Bacon. Streaky bacon.
No, but they call it streaky bacon?
I think they just call it bacon.
Yeah. Because in Australia, American bacon, we have to call it streaky bacon. Which
No, we have to call it pork belly bacon.
Well, that's what it actually is.
Yeah.
But most people in Australia have that in between. So it's got the shortcut at the end and the streaky bit on the side. What's that called? Oh, you're going to blow us up.
No, I'm not.
You sure?
I'm positive. I've got a window open. I'm trying to... Hopefully the smoke alarm doesn't go off. I'm just turning on the other burner for the patties. And this is the onions. I might caramelize them a little bit by adding a little bit of water.
So does water make them caramelize better?
That's what Gail used to do. I don't know. I don't know how much of that's true. That's just what my mum used to tell me.
You've heard of wives' tales, haven't you?
I have.
You heard about my grandmother's?
No.
No, it was my nan's, my mum's mum.
Yeah.
So when Tree and I first got married and we moved into our house, she was doing a leg of lamb. Mm-hmm. And she said to me, you've got a hacksaw? And I said, what do you want the hacksaw? She goes, oh, you've got to hacksaw off part of the bone.
Why?
Well, I said, why? And she goes, no, because this is what your mum does. They've never known her to do that. So anyway, I got the hacksaw, we cut that bit of bone off, and then next time we were down at Mum's place, I said to Mum that, why do you hacksaw off part of the bone on the leg of lamb? Mm-hmm. And Mum said, I don't know, it's what my Nan used to do all the time. And because my Nan was a great cook, she was actually a commercial cook. And I can't remember what it was, but Nan was around and I quizzed Nan and she goes, oh, they're always too big for me oven, they wouldn't fit. So there was nothing about it made the flavour any different. It was the only way she could get it in her oven. And she had an old wood stove oven, and they were pretty small.
And you're sure you're thinking it's something to make it taste better?
It was the best learning story ever. Seriously, it was the best thing I ever learned, that just because someone's always done it
doesn't mean it's...
You need to tell us the reason why you do it, and then we can decide if it's worth doing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know if the water thing's true or not, but when I did HelloFresh for a while, sorry, it's really noisy with this bacon, is I just get a little bit of sugar and because I don't want it too over caramelized, and then get...
Oh, you put sugar up with honey.
Yeah, and then get a little bit of balsamic and put just like the tiniest little bit of balsamic in there. one time I did it and put way too much of both, and it was like not good.
This seems too technical for you.
It's fine.
I'm just used to the person that eats fried halloumi.
All right, I'm gonna get the patty. I put salt and pepper on one side. I'm gonna put that side down, flatten it out a little bit more. The other one, and flatten it out a little bit more. Right there. You're supposed to put a little dent in the center. It stops them from rising up too much, apparently. I don't know how true that is.
You've been watching YouTube videos.
I have.
You have.
Alrighty. Give these a little stir.
I'm just going to come around from behind and just get that oil even under both of them.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
It's a you thing, that's fine. You're allowed to do
My
you.
euphemisms.
I get very stressed when I've got all of this going on. As you can tell, I'm trying to keep conversation and also...
I'm going to adjust the camera a bit because we've already got one camera on your cooking area. It's just that I think I was out of shot a lot of that.
Oh.
That's all right.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm
No, that's right. You're just
off here
cooking.
doing this.
So, so you went to the pub on the Friday night with Jared.
Yeah.
That was just a local pub?
Yeah, just in Emerald. It was all right. What did I have? I got fish and chips and Jared got a Parma, and then we had half each because we both couldn't decide if we wanted fish and chips or a Parma. So we got both and we shared. And they were good.
They were good?
Yeah, both of them were good. No complaints. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my God, the best food ever, but it was...
You ate it, didn't you?
Yeah, it was fine. And my best friend came up on my birthday. I got my Ugg boots that I wanted.
How did she know to get them?
She even messaged my mum as well. She messaged you. She messaged my mum. So I thought it was really cute. So I've got them. Oh, that looks pretty done. I'm just going to take the bacon out and put it on some paper towel.
So Bec's best friends messaged me to want to know that do I think Bec would like Ugg boots and what colour and what size. So then I rang up Bec and said, so what you want black, don't you? Or
So I already knew, but that's all right.
But then you spoke to her a few days later and said, yeah, I know you spoke to Peter.
Well, even if you didn't call me and ask me, or I would have logged onto Facebook and saw that she messaged you.
Oh yeah, you would have seen.
All right, that onions look pretty done. This bacon, I'm just putting it on some paper towel to get rid of the excess oil with some foil over it to keep it warm. And just let that cook a little bit
I'll
more.
just sneak around the back.
Yeah, you can do that. I feel like I might have made those patties a bit big.
They are much bigger than the last ones, or the only ones you've ever made me. But that's all right. You know that I'm a carnivore.
Carnivore. I think that bacon's kind of done. Alrighty.
Righty.
Then need to get the cheese out.
Get the cheese out.
And the lettuce.
So in Australia, really the only thing that we can get close to proper crappy American orange cheddar is made in New Zealand.
It's so good though.
But it's really good. That melts really well. It's got a good taste. The only thing is, once you open it, it does go mouldy very quick.
Mine doesn't
like
really.
This. Oh, it doesn't, does it? Like this one.
What one? Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's all right. Tell me on the bits. I'll eat the mould anyway.
It's weird.
So how many pieces? How many? You're
I'll have two.
You double it?
Yeah, I double mine.
So do I.
Move that over there. Move that.
Yeah, so it's super orange. What's the name? It's Dairy Works from New Zealand. It's their natural coloured cheddar cheese. And it's really, I think they use the same foundation as Donald Trump. So it's Donald Trump coloured cheese.
Put salt and pepper on my patties as well. And we should slice.
You should what?
I'll flip them and then slice buns and slice tomato and stuff like that. I can never I think they're ready to be flipped. They're ready when it starts like getting brown around the edges.
Well, it depends if you like it medium rare or well done.
I don't know.
So the worst thing you can do is have them crispy burnt, and they're pretty close. These are the fatness of these. Yeah, these really should be flipped. So do you want me to flip it?
Yes, please.
Do I have permission?
Yeah.
So I think any more than that, you're going to start getting that.
Yeah. And then I put my cheese on next so it melts.
Do you put it on right now?
I'll give it a little bit, then I'll put it on.
I was going to say, it'll take a bit to get...
All right.
You don't like it like I like meat.
No, thank you.
So I'll eat the cow while it's still walking. Well, I can't help it. I'm a Voracan.
A Voracan. Oh my gosh. I'll move that out of the way. And then I will grab a tomato and just...
So Casey, had you eaten? So I snuck up and saw Bec for
we had a little
10
bit.
minutes.
We
and
had
left at midnight. But anyway,
we had a little snack.
Did you eat that before I got?
Yeah.
But you didn't eat the whole time I was there?
No.
And then when you ended up, because I can tell what they did afterwards is watch Bring Me the Horizon videos and all get giggly and girly for the next 4 hours. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you eat any more?
I had a little snacky.
A little snacky. So you pretty much just had caviar
and cheese and Vicky's and dip.
And that's it?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. And then I came home on Sunday and Jared made me a bacon and egg muffin. Okay, slice the tomato. Do you want sliced lettuce or do you like it like big pieces?
You're the cook today.
Ooh, I don't...
People eat and taste different. I haven't made up my mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm not that person. I'll have it.
Are you having 2? Or do you want...
Yes, I set up 2, so you just got 1 left.
That's cool.
Is that for Jared, who missed out today?
Yep.
That's Jared's bit.
Yep. I'll let that... wrap it back up so it doesn't get mouldy. I don't find this I don't know, like...
I just showed you.
Yeah, but I haven't noticed that before. I think you've
I find it'll keep perfect when it's unopened, but once it's opened, I reckon I only get a week max until it starts...
Well, that was only opened on the weekend.
Yeah, well, there. So that's pretty accurate then.
Pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate.
Maybe we'll just tear off bits of lettuce.
How do you normally have it?
Like that, because Jared doesn't like sliced lettuce, like shredded lettuce.
Yeah, I'm happy with full pieces. I did like something I saw the Japanese did. Remember I told you I found this amazing YouTube video? If I can find it, I'm going to try and remember to do this. I'll put a link in the description. It was an awesome burger place in Japan. And they folded their lettuce into these perfect squares to fit the sandwich that was square, or the bun that was square. And it was like, the way they did it was really like origami.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. So now more and more when I'm making things with lettuce on, I'm doing the same. I'm getting the leaf and then folding it in on itself and tucking it. Oh, what? We're measuring the...
Yeah, I'm measuring to make sure the bun's going to fit
You're
it.
measuring the burgers. So is this what you used to do when you were younger?
What do you mean?
You go into a nightclub and measure the burgers?
Oh, my God.
Did you sort of walk around with your hand and sort of measure who am I going to dance with tonight?
I was just making sure that they're going to fit because one of them looked a bit small, so I changed it for a bun that was a little bit bigger. I used to toast my buns, but recently I've stopped doing that because I find that they go too crispy and it's too hard to eat.
So you just nuke them?
No, I just leave it as it is.
Oh, so you don't do anything?
No.
Do you have a gorilla?
I used to do that.
So you have a gorilla?
Gorilla, yeah, in there.
You don't have a monkey?
No.
What are you doing?
I don't know, I just don't like the shape of it, but that's all right.
I don't like the shape. Well, give me the shitty shape.
No, it's fine.
I'm happy with the shitty shape.
No, I want you to enjoy my burger.
Well, I did last time, but I enjoyed anything that day. You maybe worked so hard that day.
Yeah, I've just put that back on to keep it
That's all right, I'm just going to keep...
And then cut this one. I feel like I've been so boring this podcast because I've been so focused on doing all these little...
So you know now when we used to do the lives, when we were cooking...
Yeah.
I was more into describing what I was cooking than answer people's questions.
I know.
Oh, P.S. and by the time you watch this, we already did a live stream yesterday.
Oh, no,
Or
I
the
cut
day
that one
before.
really badly. Shit, I'll have that
I
one.
don't care. No, I don't care.
No, I do, because it'll fall apart. Maybe I should just cut another one. Yeah, because
Cut
it's got
another
a
one.
hole
Should
in
have
it.
a hole in it.
God damn it.
Give that to Jared.
It's my first day.
It's your first day.
But yes, we're doing lives again. I've been setting up all morning at the studio, remembering why we stopped doing lives, because it's a pain in the butt.
No, the big difference, our other lives, we were trying to do it with multi-cameras and things like that.
Still, it's a massive pain in the butt.
I think with this, and the other, I think the technology's changed so much. I think our last live was before COVID, wasn't it?
In 2022, I sorted it.
Oh, so we still did it. Did we do lives during COVID?
Yeah, that's like all we did. We did heaps
Is
during.
that all we did?
I just turn those both off because they'll stay hot now. And then we need to get pickles out. These are the best pickles in the entire
They
world.
are seriously
I will
the
leave a
best.
link to these below. I
Yeah,
never
killer
used
hogs are like the best.
I never used to like pickles until these, and they're sweet and spicy, and they are.
Yeah, I'll do it so you don't do your nails.
Thanks.
So yeah, they are sweet pickles, but they've got jalapeno in there as well. So they've got some nice kick as well. And Beck, I couldn't believe Beck didn't like pickles.
They're gross.
I've got to get on. Nikki's just done a new batch. Nikki's making pickles herself now. So we'll have to see how you go with them. But I got some whiskey pickles the other day from.
Whiskey.
But they're they're more like a dill pickle, which I think is too pickly for your palate.
Yeah, I can't do those. All right, so now we need to plate up. So you can either use your burger sauce or Perinaise, whichever.
No, I want to do. I'll teach them how to make my burger sauce.
All right, well, I plate up
So
using
it's your burger, so you've got to do it Perinaise.
Nando's Perinaise. It's like spicy mayonnaise. It's really
so
good.
It's more like your
It's like a chipotle.
chipotle sauce.
Yeah.
That's right. I like chipotle sauces.
Yeah, so I put that, and then I get a...
So this mine.
Yeah, and then I get...
So I'm at your restaurant. You should be making both.
I can do both. I can make it if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm expecting that.
Oh, okay.
I make stuff for you, except for stuff I know you're fussy about things.
I'll make yours then. So I'll plate it up then.
You'll place it up.
So I'm so used to doing normally we just do our own because I'm fussy.
Well, I do with Cherie when I'm doing... when I do tacos with Cherie, we just have all the ingredients and we put on what we want.
Yeah.
Because I'll do extra jalapenos and she won't. I'll do... The extra can go on mine, I'm happy.
You happy with the extra?
Chuck me with the extra.
Okay. All right. Then, so we put that on both sides.
So is this in the supermarket?
Yeah. Then we get these killer hogs.
Do you know if Coles have them?
I don't know if Coles has it. I shop at Woolworths.
Well, I don't anymore. I've cancelled them. I find out that they're owned predominantly by a really bad American company, Blackwoods or whatever they're called.
Do you want jalapeno as well?
Yep, both. I'll do the hellos as well.
Hellos as well.
Yeah, found out, and for our Australia Day, and I'm proud to be Australia. I was born in Australia. I have some very good friends who are native Aborigines and some people like Tahan who are Bitsers.
Pizzas.
They're all on my side. As if you're born in Australia, it's like every country ever has been invaded. So we can't do that. And yeah, we've been made to feel bad by the woke people that our celebrating that you live in Australia and you're proud of living in this amazing country, you're a really bad person. And this particular store, Woolworths, took off anything that had an Australian flag, took it all off their shelf. And this is a company that's predominantly owned by an American company. And I'd love to see what would happen in America if they got every one of their companies to remove everything to do with America off their shelves. There would be a freaking uproar. Anyway.
They would be.
I just think it's...
I just didn't realise that Woolworths were owned by an American company. I thought they were like an Australian company. That's the surprised me more than anything.
Well, Woolworths owned by more than one company, but I think there's a major part of it is owned by this company. Anyway, I didn't know either. Because it used to be my favourite place to shop, but they've been cancelled.
Cancelled?
Yes. I'm good at cancelling. I can stick by the only thing I didn't uncancelled was my butcher.
Because they stopped putting a surcharge on FPOS?
He gives me a discount bigger than the surcharge. Everyone else has to pay it, but I don't. But also he does make the best bacon around, and his steaks are really good. Briskets and ribs, I get them from somebody else. He doesn't have surcharges.
So plating up, I've got peri-nase on both sides. I've got my patty with the cheese melted in the pan on it. Then we put caramelized onions. Then make sure that that's got all the oil off of it. We don't need extra oil. 2 bits of...
That's what we do. It makes your tartars bigger.
No, I don't.
And your belly, and your legs, and your face.
2 bits of bacon. These burgers always end up really monstrous.
Australian burgers are supposed to be like that.
And then...
So in Australia, this is not like a typical Australian burger, because in a typical Australia place, they don't normally put pickles on, do they?
No, not really.
Fish and chips, we normally have tomato sauce on.
Yeah.
Or ketchup, if we're going to be politically
2 bits of
correct.
Tomato, and then some lettuce, and going to... Or should I just slice it?
No,
Just rip it.
just dig it good. You do what I do. I try and get the whole leaf. It never works.
It never does.
It always splits down the middle.
Just kind of peel off. It's turning into shredded lettuce anyways.
That's all right. I'm not as fussy as Radid. Does he know that you're cooking this today?
Yeah.
Is he really pissed off at you?
No, not really.
Oh. I thought your burgers were really good. I thought
So yeah, but I made them one for him last week.
Oh, did you?
Get rid of that white bit. I don't like the white bit. I like the little green bits.
Little green bits.
Little green bits. I feel like this is the
bit.
least I've spoken and the least I've drunk in a podcast ever.
I think it's the most you've spoken.
It's not.
Anyway, the cooking part's finished. We can actually do podcast stuff. So everybody driving their cars who are
we
completely
go.
bored and
Sorry
already
about
turned
that, guys.
off.
There you go. That's welcome to my show. Put my lettuce away in my fridge and get some more.
The lettuce.
My lettuce. Alrighty. Okay, I need to clean all this up. You can start eating. I'm gonna put some stuff in the sink, etc.
No, you don't need to do that yet. We can do. I'll wash your dishes
I'm
afterwards.
pedantic.
You're pedantic. You're not like this at our studio.
Yes, I am.
No, I normally wash your dishes. I know you have lately.
I have been lately.
When we travel, all of a sudden you may change. So I need to see how you fold this.
I just put the lid on.
So you don't tear it apart. You leave it connected on the back end.
Yeah, I try to. I feel like it makes it easier to eat. I feel like otherwise things fall out.
So you don't get paper towel and wrap it, so you can hold it like the proper burger shop
I've
ones?
never done that, but that could actually be
It's
a good
actually
idea.
really good. It works
Some
really
baking
well.
paper?
Some baking paper, and if you wrap it, you can wrap it so you can eat it without wearing it.
That's actually a really smart idea.
I don't know how good I am at wrapping.
Call you Eminem.
Oh, I lost what I was going to say.
No, you're telling the story.
I hate that we're being environmentally friendly. At least I'd make the serrations work on cardboard. Don't you reckon?
Yeah. Oh, mine worked fine. The serration's on the inside. I don't know how to do this.
No, well, you're supposed to... Sam, the cooking guy, I saw him do it. I think fold that. We fold this up. We wrap it then over. And then over. And I think it's nothing like what he did. I'm in a mouthful of friggin' paper. But
We're doing origami.
yeah, it is a bit origami. I've just pushed all the friggin' frilly bits out the front.
Pushed all my lettuce and everything out the front as well.
At first bite, the lettuce tastes good.
Oh my god.
I don't think eating is good.
Podcast material.
Yes, but there's a Chinese. You're going to remember all these things to link.
I'll try.
I think he might be. No, I think he's actually Vietnamese cook, and he does lots of things on chicken and fried chicken, things like that. And whenever he eats something, he does a close up of his mouth as he bites into it. It's disgusting, but he just does it all the time.
It's disgusting when he does it. Well, once you can kind of smush it all together and get a little bit of everything, it does taste really good. It's just really hard to eat.
But a good burger is supposed to be hard to eat.
I'm impressing myself though.
It's like a cross between an Australian and a American burger.
With like the pickles and the chipotle sauce, but then the white bread and the caramelized onions and
The
stuff.
privileged white bread.
The privileged white bread. Oh my god. Need some paper
Is it
towel.
them bread? Or is it they bread?
Oh my god. It's Cole's bread.
Anyway, this is though after listening to Joe Rogan a bit, I've noticed that there's plenty of things where they're just doing, like while I'm driving my car, I'm getting no visuals and getting nothing, and I'm getting very little. But I still listen, so it's not that bad. And it gives you a break.
Yeah. Now everyone's seen how I made my burger, and so they can go and make their own Beck's burger. It's like Bob's Burgers, but it's Beck's Burgers.
So Beck's Burgers like NFTs, or?
Yeah, exactly like NFTs. Normally when I make this, I do.
Oh yeah, now you're getting to the meat, it's good. It took me like 10 bites to get to the meat, but all the rabbit food's gone, and
That's why I was pushing all mine together. Yeah, sorry, it didn't really stay together very well. Normally I'll make it with chips. I just use like oven fries, but I'll put some herbs and some steak seasoning on them and then toss it all around so I give them that extra flavour. They're good. I should make my own chips, but I'm lazy.
that's in the oven, not in your air fryer.
Even though I have an air fryer.
Have you tried them in an air fryer?
I haven't, but the thing with my air fryer is like, I don't know if that's enough like surface area for chips. Oh, it probably would be.
How does the air get through that?
I don't know. I don't know how
Whereas
they.
all the other air fryers, you've got
But then I've
holes
got
at the
to.
bottom for it to come through.
But this is like a crispy plate. And then you got to put its little legs up, and then you put that in this combi wave. So it's a microwave and an air fryer in one. I mean, it does air fry things. It does make them really crispy. Like I reheat pizza in that.
Doesn't it get soggy on the bottom?
It's really crisp. That's why you need to put those legs up for this thing. Somehow these things have something to do with it. If you don't put these up and you have it on air fry, it doesn't get crispy. But if those are up and you use the air fry function of it, it gets crispy. I don't know. It's black magic, but I love it.
You love it.
I do love it. It's very handy. It'd be really handy if my burger would stay together. I was
Mine
so.
did.
I knew something would go wrong with this.
What went wrong?
My burger falling apart. My bacon's all the way over here. This is all just meat. I've got bacon, lettuce, and tomato over here, and then over here's just meat.
Yeah, I must admit, I've only got meat.
Didn't stay together
There was
very
some onion over here that I haven't got to yet.
well.
Hey, Margaret, maybe they're...
Tips on how to get burgers to stay together would be good. Maybe not make them so big.
No, lots of people put those spikes in them.
And then you stab your lip with them.
Well, you stab your chin. I've stabbed my chin twice. many years ago, I was at an important meeting. We were at a place and they had burgers, and the company wasn't my client yet, but it was a company I wanted to work for. It was an ad agency. And having a burger, second bite in, it nearly went right through my chin.
Oh my God.
And he just laughed. I picked up the contract, and I think it was because he felt sorry for me. Because the rest of my burger was covered in blood.
Oh my gosh. At least you still got the client. That's a plus. I don't know how I'm going to eat dinner tonight.
I'm not.
I have to cook something for Jared, but I've got halloumi in the fridge. I'll just have halloumi for dinner. I'm going to cook Jared something. I'm full.
I'm Peter. Glad to meet you, full.
You're hilarious.
I'll get mine finished. You know I will. You know I'm a burger nut.
Are we still recording?
We haven't broken it yet. I'm worried about tomorrow's live stream. We've had to buy new bits and pieces. And
We haven't done one in so long.
yeah,
I'm full. That was delicious, though.
everything we own is outdated now and doesn't work anymore.
Oh, it's so frustrating. Like, I watched all these YouTube videos on it to figure out how do I live stream, because I haven't done it in ages. And all the videos are like, so easy. You just plug it all in and it works. And I plug it all in and it don't work. And the more and more I troubleshoot it, the more I found out that the thing that I'm using doesn't work with Apple's new M1 chips.
And the OBS doesn't work anymore with the old Apple system.
It's just annoying. So
That's right.
we got there in the end, and hopefully it doesn't.
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
We'll find out tomorrow.
I know you guys liked our live streams because you guys could talk back to us. So
Yeah, and anybody on Inspire who has been trying to run with our new little Skype chat thing, sorry, we stuffed up.
didn't realise Skype logs you out of things, and we just thought no one was using it because we didn't have notifications. But
Yeah, there's people trying to talk to us that we didn't see because we'd been logged out. But it's all fixed now.
But you could. Some smart people would probably just check that they were signed in rather than just assuming they're signed in and no one's
Well,
talking.
nobody's seen any of my replies yet, so maybe they've all said,
Oh, Peter's not using
that Peter's not using it. It's a waste of he's just a waste of time. That's all
We
right.
might have screwed up on that. Oh, well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
I'm good at making mistakes, though.
Like employing me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was delicious.
So I hope it wasn't too boring for people.
Wow, I hope not. If it was, we won't do this again, but...
But if we do it, we won't do it every week.
Oh, I thought it'd be fun
But I
to
think
show
the next
everyone
week
how...
I might do my tomato sauce.
Oh, yeah. That's not as chaotic as a burger. Like, I had a lot of moving parts going here. Tomato
We've
sauce...
always got all the moving parts. Shut up. That one brain cell has to move so many kilometres
It
to
is
get
doing
from
a
one
lot.
end to the other end.
It does do a lot, but... Yeah, well, I don't know. I just thought it would be cute to do cooking and have lunch together.
No, I think it's cute.
Cute.
Hopefully people pick up the odd recipe and the odd way we do things.
Yeah. And it shows a different type of burger then. Because, yeah, normally Aussie burgers have beetroot and egg on them. That's like a proper Aussie burger. Whereas I don't eat... I'm not really an egg person. Like, I don't...
Put egg into the meat.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know, like hard-boiled eggs, cannot do. Can't do them. They're gross.
What about soft-boiled eggs?
I don't know. I think it's more whites that I'm just not a big fan of. Yeah, no, I can't have runny whites.
The hard-boiled egg, the whites are so rock solid.
I just don't like whites. That's why I like scrambled eggs, because everything's mixed together. So I can handle those.
I thought the whites was the part that wasn't going to kill you. I thought the orange bit's what makes you get cholesterol and fat.
But it tastes good.
I know, it's missing out.
So but no, I don't know. I can't do with the egg whites. They're a bit, how you going?
We got a dozen eggs the other day, and every single one of them was a double yolker.
Really?
Every single egg in this packet was double yolked. So
I don't think I've ever had a double yolk.
The male bird in that friggin' farm worked overtime. No, I'm serious. Every single she was trying to make a pav.
That's crazy.
Mix of pav, she only used the whites. She ended up with this great big tray of. I said,
what did you end up doing?
Put that many eggs into a pav, and she goes, they're all double yolk.
What are you going to do with them all though?
Oh, they're all gone now.
All the yolks?
Well, she did her egg and bacon pie.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't go to waste.
No, it didn't go to waste. Don't worry.
Kitchen's clean.
We done, are we?
I've done it all.
You've done it all.
I'm used to doing this. Like, I get in trouble when I do this because I cook dinner.
Like you have a rule between you and Jared that one person cooks and cleans, but whenever you cook, you've cleaned anyway. And when he cooks, the mess starts in this corner of the house and finishes down in the bedroom, right?
Kind of, yeah. Whereas I clean as I go, and then after I don't know, I just tidy up as I'm going, and then.
I don't think I need crushed cam on anymore.
Crushed cam.
Oh.
Well, it's a hot day. I'm enjoying my white.
We still haven't had a summer yet. Like, we haven't had a proper summer for a while.
It's been 30 degrees for, like, the past few days. That's summer. That's summer enough.
No, it's not like I'm complaining. But I remember those, like, 5 days of 40. We haven't had that for years.
That's not summer. That's a heat wave.
Yeah, I know, but we haven't had that for years.
We haven't had a heat wave. We've had summer, though.
Sort of. Last year was hard. No, the last 2 years, there's been so many models who want to do shoots at the beach in summer, and summer was like, here, gone.
Yeah, I guess so.
And even now, we're going to go into really crappy weather, I think, starts tomorrow. Good luck with our live stream. I think it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. We might have to end up in the orifice. Yeah, we'll do that live stream from the orifice.
I've got a day festival on Saturday, and I think it's supposed to be 29, which is good.
I thought this cold front was going right through the weekend, but that could be wrong. It's all right.
I hope not, because I'm going to be outside dancing to my side trance.
Day festival.
My day festival. Woo. I don't know what I'm going to wear.
Was it just in Melbourne?
Yeah, it's just like a one-dayer. I'm excited, though. There's a DJ that played at Boom that I didn't get to see because we had to leave a day early to get to Tomorrowland. So I finally get to see him.
You gotta be careful because we've had... So there's another 2 deaths on the weekend.
What do you mean?
From bad drugs.
No, I'm fine.
No, I mean, there's a whole big thing now.
Of what?
Anybody who goes to dance festivals, drug addicts. So
there's going to be like cops everywhere.
Yeah, which is really dumb. Let's put all these injecting rooms in. Oh, we want to do pill testing. No, pills are illegal.
Well, the problem with like I know what they're trying to do, but the thing is, like, they're putting all these extra police people on, and then the people that have drugs see the police and they freak out. So what do? They take everything at once, and that's what results in the overdose. Is because they get scared because they see the cops. Should be putting up pill testing and talking about harm reduction and not scaring these poor people. Maybe then we.
Yeah, but that's what I don't get. I don't get how. If you're a heroin addict, we'll give you a room that you can legally come and shoot up in, and we'll test your heroin and do all this stuff. But if you're anybody else in the world, nah.
Yeah. You're not really in the frame, by the way.
I'm trying. Sorry, I like standing on edges.
On edges. On edge.
I
can move away, so we have more room.
Wasn't trying to walk.
Now we're really far.
We're like really tiny
ants.
in the background. We can, if you're happy there, I'll rezoom. You get back in your corner.
My little corner.
I'll zoom you. You need to give me descriptions.
My little corner. Oh, there we go. I'll sit up here with my coffee.
Nice racking I did. I should be a cinematographer.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Talking about safe injecting rooms.
Oh no, I've moved on from that.
You moved on from that. Oh my god.
No, I was going to go on to
Follow the House of Usher.
House of Usher. I'm up to 6 episodes in. Yeah, if you haven't watched, I'm actually really enjoying it.
Stand over here. That gives us room.
Huh?
This gives us room.
We had room there before.
No, but I wasn't really comfy up on the bench.
Oh.
So my kitchen's really small. I need a bigger kitchen. I need a bigger house.
Well, work harder.
Jared can.
You two were supposed to have come up with an app by now. Your model app. What's happened to that?
Nah, I don't think it would be a good idea, actually.
It wouldn't.
No. Like, I mean, it sounds like a good idea, but I think it would just get, like, I don't know. I think...
It'd end up a dating app.
Yeah. I just think that it would end up getting bombarded with people for the wrong reasons.
People,
yeah. People for the wrong reasons. Like, there'd be people that would be claiming to be photographers. It would be like people would start to use it like a dating app. So I think and then we don't have time to sit there and vet every person that joins it and like go through and so.
You get AI to vet them.
Oh, I don't trust AI.
If they're over 50 and you've got a fat belly, they're an old man with a camera. Cut them out. Oh, I fall in that category.
It was a good idea in theory, but I just don't think it's going to actually work. But no, I want to come up with an app idea.
Yeah, I think even back 24, 25 years ago, there was 1 or 2 sites and they very quickly became just somewhere for sleazers to hang out with and it just shuts the sites down.
Yeah.
So originally I started off with really good models, lots of models, and then the sleazers drift in onto the sites. It's like the models just bail straight away.
Yeah.
Site's dead.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know how you...
I don't know a way around it.
No, there isn't a way around it, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's all right, we'll just work harder and we'll get a new house in the next couple of years. A nice big one. I'll have a kitchen island. That's what I really
A kitchen island.
I really
Is
want
that like
kitchen.
Epstein Island?
No, it's nothing
You
like
sure?
that.
Sounds like... So what are you going to be doing on your island?
Get cooking. I have so much room.
Bec's Island, you get flown in there and you got to hand your camera in when you enter.
Well, I really need I do have a lot of clutter on here. I've got plants everywhere.
You would have more of an island if you removed all that crap.
Yeah, I know. I need to go through it all.
It'd be simple, just put a shelf up there to put crap on.
Could do that. Or I could just get a bigger house.
Or get a bigger house.
I want a bigger house. More plants. And then I'll fill it with more plants.
Then you'll need a bigger house. This is your step to get your island. So you can start off with a kitchen island and work your way up to a real island.
Yes, exactly.
So is the yacht halfway between, so you get your yacht to find your real island?
Well, yeah, that's kind of... Well, I'm going to need the yacht to get to my island. Nothing like the Epstein Island. There will be no funny business on my island.
I think we need to do a podcast off a yacht.
My island? Of course we will.
No, off a yacht.
Oh, excuse me.
So I'd love to see the whole world get to see you on... Oh, you're making loud microphone noises while I'm talking, so I'm going to have to cut that out. That's a good way to get rid of your daughter, isn't it?
Well, I just noticed it flicked over and it was attached.
Flipped.
It was attached in another way.
Another way.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd love to. I think it would be really good to do a podcast off a yacht. Because you've never actually been on a real yacht.
I would love it. I would be so happy.
I'm going to set this up.
All right, perfect. I can't wait.
We'll do a yacht trip around the bay.
Sounds good.
Oh, the catus.
I don't know if they can hear them meowing. Hi. See, this is what I mean. She yells at me.
If that's what you're calling yelling...
It is yelling. Come here, love me. Love me.
It doesn't love you, that's why it's making all the noise.
But everyone, this is my fat cat that yells at me. For everyone in YouTube land, who wants to see my...
And she just wants to get away from you. She hates you. Look, she so wants to get away from you.
She loves me.
Yes.
She'll be
And
happy once I'm bringing her a friend next week.
Bec's getting herself a new cat.
We adopted a little 10-week-old.
I'm not allowed to call it what it's really called, but...
Oh, you're not saying.
No. Why
It's
not?
It's a little
Pussy.
long head. It's a little long head.
A long head
black-
pussy, so
long head
it
black cat.
hasn't been shaved yet.
He's 10 weeks old, and we are going to be bringing him home on, I think maybe next Tuesday night. He's getting his balls cut off tomorrow. Oh no, today.
You butcher. You. See, she's so woke, she's going to have a them-they cat. It's a them and they used to be attached and now they're not anymore.
He'll be available to pick up on the weekend, but then we've got a festival, so we can't pick him up and then leave him at home by himself with the yelling one.
It's psycho killer.
Then Sunday we're going out for dinner to our parents' place, so we can't leave. We just don't want to leave him alone.
Then Monday.
Well, then we could get him Monday night, but then Jared goes to the office on Tuesday. We don't want to leave him home alone on his first day home.
I told you could bring him to the studio.
I might do that.
I
Confuse
don't know.
him.
We'll have to be at the studio then.
We'll confuse the poor little cat. But
That's
I might
right.
get him used to going travelling
We could do
around.
our podcast with your new pussy.
God, stop saying that word. I hate
Sorry,
that word.
I know you hate it. That's why would I say it? If you love the word, I wouldn't say it. I'd find another word that you hated.
It's just a really gross word.
It's not a gross word. So puppy's fine.
Yes.
Chest puppies and no problems with you at all.
Who says that?
That's an old thing.
Well, exactly. That's not a thing.
I know. It was a thing. I think it was only a thing for a really short time.
And it's just, I don't know, it gives me the ick.
The ick. See,
Yeah.
it doesn't worry me.
I hate it. I hate it.
So you didn't watch Puss in Boots then?
No.
Alright.
But it hasn't got the Y on the end, but still, actually, I don't even like that name. It's just gross.
Right.
It's not.
So if it had never been referred to another thing, is it only because it's referred to something?
I think so. I don't know. I just think it sounds weird and yuck.
Weird and
I
yuck.
don't know. It's
Oh
got a
my
weird
God.
mouthfeel and I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it one little bit.
So what's the alternative to puppy?
Kitty.
No, kitty is not a... you've disappeared. I can't see you in there anymore.
I'm just checking that we're still recording. We are.
Oh, you haven't broken it
No,
then?
we haven't broken it yet. Well, because it's not like we could refilm this. It's not like I could just remake a burger.
Yes, you could. I want to see you eat a second one. It'd be funny.
No, I feel
don't
like I'm
think I
going to
could, so-
explode. I'm so full, but that was delicious. But I think that is all for this week.
That's all for this week.
I think we've been going for over an
Have
hour.
you been bloated? Are you bloated, are you?
I'm a bit bloated. We've been talking for over an hour, so.
No, we've been eating for over an hour.
Well, if you guys do decide to make my burger, please let me know. I hope that
Yes,
wasn't
if
too
you've
boring.
got it, you're welcome to leave any comments if you think this is a good way to go or a bad way to go. Otherwise, we can
We're
just
open to
sit.
No, we could just go back to sitting down and talking. We just thought we'd do something interesting and throw some.
Yeah, I don't think we'll do cooking every time.
We
but-
won't do it every time. We'll just do it every once in a while.
Yeah, my pizza's going to be dessert. Pizza's going to take me like 5 days.
That's all right.
So I don't have to do every prep step because there's 3 days to get the
step.
dough ready. So I'm going to have to do
some more.
those 3 days of prep. Then the actual...
We could go adventuring. We could get the 360 camera and we could go walking around.
I've got better than that. Well, we tried the 360 in New York and then I remember I said, nah.
Yeah.
Because 360 you can only get to track one person, so it always stuck the other person out.
Right.
But I got a new thing to play with which lets you track someone off centre
Oh,
so the other person can be next to you.
cool.
We could do that. We could go for a walk up in Linda for an hour.
Yeah, that'd be good. Good exercise.
Well, I've got the new toy for that.
Sweet. Maybe we'll go on some adventures and
Go on some adventures.
any
Cool.
other suggestions you would like to give us. We are open to them.
So we didn't take a photo of the burger.
Oh shit, we didn't.
So can you? So that oh, there's no meat. Oh, yeah, there's a bit of meat left. So can you cook that other one up so we can photograph it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's not impressed.
Why can't damn it? We forgot to take a photo. That's a bit silly, isn't
That's
it?
all right. We'll just superimpose burgers on our heads. That'll do.
Okay, sounds good. All right. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
See ya.